What is up, everybody? We got some news to talk about. Trey Lance, apparently, we back. We just doing this all tonight. So tomorrow, if you didn't see on Trey Lance's Instagram story, and we posted it on Twitter, on Instagram. So Trey Lance posted on his story, and he says, "I need a few receivers tomorrow in the South Bay, San Jose area. A few college receivers." So it appears what this appears to me is that he's gonna start his throwing, off-season throwing tomorrow, which is pretty good. It's not even March yet. This is February, right? We're still in February. It's almost March, but Trey Lance, he said a couple weeks ago during his exit interview that he should be ready for being clear to run and things like that. So he's getting closer to being 100% fully cleared, which is great news because we all heard the Brock Purdy news this week where his surgery is going to be postponed a little bit. So Trey Lance, he's moving in the right direction right now. He's going to start throwing to receivers. So it's a little ways for him to start getting his offseason training regimen. It's good. This is good for Trey. You know, we all want to see what he can do, and this is the next step in him getting recovery from his broken bone in his leg. So this is huge news for Trey Lance. Again, he will start throwing apparently what it looks like according to his Instagram story, and hopefully there is some video content or images or something. I'm sure they'll post it, because he usually has a social team with him, and hopefully we get it so we can see it because we all want to see it. We all want to see that. It's been a while since he's been out there doing anything, so it would be nice, great content for us. And Brandon Ayuk, on his story, he shared Trey Lance's post, his story post, and he says on the bottom, he goes, "Brother said he's trying to lock in, need wideout." So that tells me right there that what Brandon Ayuk said is that, yeah, Trey Lance is trying to get locked and loaded and start his training, and he needs some guys so he can go out there and throw. He just needs some guys so he can start practicing his throws, get his arm strength up and everything because, he's been recovering, and the next step in the rehab process is to get to like game situation type thing. So this is big news for Trey Lance, man. I love it. So tap in with him. Maybe I should tap in with him, huh? Tap in with Trey Lance. Catch some passes from him. I can't throw to him. He can't be throwing to me. I'll be hyped though. I'll be out there just to get content. But we'll see what happens, man. I can't wait to see Trey Lance going out there and throwing to some receivers. It's gonna be cool. So let's hope that he can post some content for us again with the social team. But this is definitely big news for Trey Lance as he recovers from his massive injury last year. We've only seen a little bit of Trey. He only played 2 games last year, and unfortunately, in that second game, he got injured in the first quarter. So this is monumental for this football team because, again, Brock Purdy got the injury. He suffered. He had to get surgery, and now his surgery's postponed. So really, we were freaking out all week, unfortunately, because we have bad luck. But now it looks like Trey Lance is getting healthier and healthier, and he's trajectory. He's kind of projecting to the point where he's going to be really healthy for OTA and training camps as long as he doesn't have any setbacks here, and he'll be getting all the QB1 reps. And this is gonna really help Trey in finding out and figuring out if he could be that guy. He's gonna be QB1 now by default as the season starts, and all this training, all this preparation is gonna be really good for him. So I'm happy for Trey. I just wanted to come in live real quick. We'll do a quick, synopsis and just information, basically telling you that, hey, Trey Lance is gonna start throwing tomorrow. This is big because I don't think he's even really thrown much for a while. He's been recovering from that broken bone in his leg. So good news for Trey. I'm happy. I'm excited. Let's see. Anybody have any thoughts on this before we end this little live session here? I just wanted to come on and, I'm excited that Trey Lance is going to start throwing tomorrow. I'm hyped up, man. I'm ready to roll. Trey Lance, I want him to live up to the hype, man, because the better Trey does, the better his team does. If he can win, if Trey Lance wins the games, the 49ers win games. So it would be great to see Trey Lance live up to the expectations, live up to the ceiling. I don't want to see him fail. I want to see him win. I want to see him be that guy. They drafted him with the number 3 pick. I want to see him live up to the hype of a number 3 pick. That's all I want. That's what I want from Trey, man. So I'm hyped up, man. I'm excited for Trey Lance. Let's see what kind of content we get from Trey and his media team. So we'll see. Stay locked in, stay tuned. If there's any content tomorrow I'll do my best to post it up there as we always do. So, real quick, I'll take about 2 questions and then I'm gonna bounce out. Raj says, any word on BA and any other Niners planning to work out with Trey? I haven't heard anything. You never know. Brandon Ayuk typically stays close with Trey. We've seen them practice a lot. Juwan Jennings. You never know. I wouldn't be surprised if they showed up, but there's no official word if they're going to be there. We know Trey's going to be doing his throwing, but I mean, if they show up, I would not be surprised because, again, those are guys that really stick close to Trey. But again, they're also enjoying their off season, so we're not sure what their plans are. But again, if they showed up, I wouldn't be like, oh my God, Brandon Ayuk's there. I'd be like, oh, okay. Brandon and Trent or Juwan are supporting their guy. So we'll see. Anyways, y'all have a good rest of your night. Again, real quick to summarize, Trey Lance posted on his Instagram story that he's looking for college wide receivers to start throwing tomorrow in San Jose. And it appears that he will be throwing for the first time in a very long time as he recovers from his injury. So big news for Trey. This is great for the 49ers as, they've had quarterback drama over the last couple weeks and all the injuries. So this is a really good update for the 49ers. This is great news for Trey Lance and the 49ers moving forward. Next week is the Combine, and we'll get even more answers as we move along. But you guys have a good rest of your night. Appreciate you. Bang, bang. Nine again.